This is Caribbean Vibes.
Bang, bang, bang.
This is Caribbean Vibes.
Fue profetizada esta profecía, por aquel profeta nombrado Isaías, por aquel profeta nombrado Isaías, fue profetizada esta profecía, por aquel profeta nombrado Isaías. Le llegó Gabriel y la saludó. Dime quién tú eres, ella preguntó. Dime quién tú eres, ella preguntó. Le llegó Gabriel y la saludó. Dime quién tú eres, ella preguntó.
This is Caribbean Vibes.
Mi nombre es Gabriel, él es el Dios, es el Padre eterno que a mí me envió, es el Padre eterno que a mí me envió. Mi nombre es Gabriel, él le contestó, es el Padre eterno que a mí me envió. Yo vine a anunciarte, oh Virgen María, que de ti saldrá el niño el Mesías, que de ti saldrá el niño el Mesías. Yo vine a anunciarte, oh Virgen María, que de ti saldrá el niño el Mesías. El ángel le dijo, bendita tú eres escogida entre las mujeres, eres escogida entre las mujeres. El ángel le dijo, bendito tú eres escogida entre las mujeres. Luego que María oyó la embajada, milagrosamente quedó embarazada, milagrosamente quedó embarazada. Luego que María oyó la embajada, milagrosamente quedó embarazada.
This is Caribbean Vibes.
Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Time check. It's about 7 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. And you're listening to the Gong Report. Yours truly, the pitbull of radio in studio. What's up, pleasant good morning to Carmen, Portia, Krishna, Ruby, Virginia Mirage, Elizabeth, Vishnu, Bob, Suknanan, how are you going, partner? I ain't see how I. Gurat Mohan, good morning to you, my brother. How things up there? Lucy, good morning. Serenely, good morning to you. Yo, Brady Bunch, a pleasant good morning to you all. Betty, good morning. Ryan Ali John, good morning. Hey, Alice. Lyndon Dick, good morning, Carmen. Wendy Anna, pleasant good morning to you, Matilda Rhodes. Marilyn Ciceran, good morning. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And Maria, Amen, a pleasant good morning to you. Hey, Giovanni, good morning. Jennifer, Ramjet, good morning. Nathaniel, good morning. Mala, Janelle, good morning. Donna, good morning. All Donnas. Jillian John, good morning. Dave Mirage, good morning. Anthony, good morning to you. Hey, Timothy Roberts, a pleasant good morning to you. Mark Gittins, good morning. Afrina, Mom, a pleasant good morning to you. Ruby, good morning. Natasha, Monica, Ramki soon, good morning. Pamela Palua, good morning to you. good morning. Baruch, morning, my brother. How are you? Baruch, you ain't easy, you know, boy. Baruch, man. But them bad dog, that father dog is a bad dog, man. I hear Baruch could real bubble pot, you know. I like to bubble all kind of pot. Curry duck, fish broth, Jira pork, Jira chicken, dal. Oh God, I hear Baruch real like the bubble. I hear you real like the bubble. Roma Price, good morning. How are you, my darling? Gotta settle in, boy. Man, Yeah, you had a talk, yes? I know. WS come like a disappointment now, boy. Diane, good morning to you. Pingala Mohan, good morning. Russ, good morning to you. Tanarain, a pleasant good morning to you. Yeah, Rose, you say you love the music, eh? You love the music. Yeah, nice music, nice music. Donna Lewis, good morning. Delia De Silva, good morning. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Neil De Silva too. Let me say morning to Sister Dana. And KK, you're getting ready for school? I'm going to Aye, KK. She talking since she little thing, you know. Yeah, like if she's a big girl, boy. KK, man. Then the girl have a kind of big people kind of voice in a kind of way. Not big people voice, but smart, bright, talking like meaning like she's was like all kind of 4 or 5 or and talking like a 10-year-old then. Say where the hell? I come to Neely Silva daughter. She could talk to you know. Oh God, she could talk. Hey Marlene, Cambridge, good morning. But I'm a darling. KK and Uncle Andy say morning, girl. Rafi, aka Postman.com and his whole family always lock on. But I know Tony. Raymond, good morning. Davey, Sipasad, good morning. Ansad Khan. All I could do is just, boy, the boy busy these days, you know, boy. Oh, Lord, boy, Ansad. Azad. No, Azad. Yeah. Hey, Kosava man. How we going, partner? So as I say Kosava man, let me say, Kane Farmer Kane. Good morning. I don't tell Diane morning already. Brian J morning. Narayan Harrigan. Dave A. Dave and the bro. Don't forget to oh shucks. What is it, Dave and the bro? What is? papa. But right now again, Wally Ice Boy. I don't know where I tell you morning already, you know. Rajesh, Samaru, good morning. Gloria, Escala, Sandy Jones, I ain't see a look on yet. You're late. Nazali and Mr. Ali, I ain't see a look on yet. Well, you're late. Desmond Hines, good morning. Joy Shram, good morning. Anthony, good morning. Damian Anton. Hey, look, Kane, Farmer Kane, man. I call his name without seeing him. Yeah, I call his name without seeing him, man. Kane Farmer Kane. Yeah. You know, it's a good one. This is a good one here. I.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
This is Caribbean Vibes.
Mother of our firstborn king conceived her first offspring.
Like we celebrating Christmas still hard, you know. Still trying to wean off the Rowley and them click. Oh God, the whole long this place, man. Jamasi Basad, good morning.
By giving us a star, history books will all now show how much to how we owe. Maria.
Hola, the grass.
Maria.
When is the hospital opening?
Sing Hosanna for King in the highest.
Azad, when is the hospital opening?
Maria.
We have to link up soon. You're going the hospital. You're going the opening at the hospital. Plenty cleanup taking place there. The grass taller than Imbird, bro. We're not. I mean the grass short.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hi. Man, say the grass taller than Imbird.
This is Caribbean Vibes.
With some frankincense and myrrh, the wise men went to her. They departed,
Salisha, Karim, good morning.
avoiding Herod as they say. Then Mary flee the land
Daniel, good morning.
to Egypt, child in hand. Avoiding Herod
Sebrangani, man. Good morning.
who destroyed children simply.
Big Ram, how we going, my brother? Joey, Joel,
Maria,
how we going? You let me say money to you and your wife, man. Mr. Ramnarine, how we going? How you feel? How you enjoy your birthday? Good morning to you, Mr. Ramnarine. Hey, son Arish, Akash, how we going? Morning. Frank James, good morning.
Let's anoint his head with oil.
Hey, Kiva Batiste, Ann Williams, Rick Lutchman, Nita, good morning. Peter, Samlal Singh, good morning. Like this Sunday, they said the hospital opening this Sunday. Demorius Osley, better known as Tabakit, good morning to you.
Story goes to show
Hey, Kendrick, where you at, man?
mothers on the go
Where are you?
by preserving her firstborn.
Sheldon Roach, good morning.
Her light she also shone.
Haridas, good morning to you.
The very end,
Dave and Deborah,
our mothers
send my message on my phone there now, man. Whoa, lady.
and now all is said and done. Gave her only begotten son.
We supposed to bounce up, you know, boy. Whoa, lady, Dave and Deborah.
I, Maria, sing Hosanna for King. In the highest, let us sing. Maria, 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 Maria.
Maria, Maria, Maria.
He's our Savior. Let's anoint his head with oil and serenade our firstborn boy.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Kabul! You know, jump on or what?
This is Caribbean Vibes.
Hey, let me say a pleasant good morning to Officer Shabadi, man. St. James Police Youth Club.
Her first offspring,
Don't forget tomorrow, please, God.
give birth in Holy Land
It's their big
to this giant of a man.
lime eat up.
This is how she played
Hey, I don't call him. You gotta give you some more information, man. What my big people is listening to this program, you know.
star.
I would like you all to do back the same favor as big people that do listen to this program.
How much
He go tell all of that when he call, man. He go tell all you how, man, he go, all I go tell all you.
Maria,
The office of the Prime Minister.
son of walking
Let's be look on to the ground report. I have no more to say.
in the highest letter.
Officer Shabagi go tell all of the rest, man.
Maria, Maria, Maria.
And if the office of the Prime Minister can see the good work of and years and commitment of Officer Shabadi
Let's anoint his head with oil
and the Police Youth Club
and serenade our firstborn boy.
and the role that they play. Oh, I grew up under them too, you know, the Police Youth Club and all that. Some of you all might be able to appreciate
This is Caribbean Vibes.
and take part this Saturday here.
The sense and moon
I don't go down there and shake a little bit.
went to her.
I will tell you what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about.
Where
Just now.
avoiding Herod, as they say. Then Mary flee the land to Egypt, child in hand. Avoiding Herod all the way, who destroyed children as they play. Maria. Maria. Sing Hosanna for King. In the highest, let us sing. Maria, 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 Maria. He is our Savior. Let's anoint his head with oil and serenade our firstborn bride. Now the story goes to show the hardship mothers undergo by preserving her firstborn. Her light she also shone, even to the very end. A mother's love she lent, and now all is said and done, gave her only begotten son. Maria. Maria. Sing Hosanna for King. In the highest, let us sing. Maria, Maria, Maria.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Let's anoint his head with oil.
Bang, 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 bang.
de Madre mía. Happy Christmas con paramos, paramos.
St. James Police Youth Club Project Excel's 33rd Anniversary Celebrations presents its annual Taking a Bite Out of Crime Barbecue, Pork and Parang on Saturday, December 6, 2025 from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Youth Club Center, number 5 Sierra Leone Road, Petit Valley. Contribution only $100. Enjoy live Parang music, special guest artists, delicious barbecue, and community fun. Proceeds support our Christmas tree. For information, contact committee members at 632-6084 and 296-1218.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
A child was born to us, I never loved his son. In the night,
Oh boy,
when he met to hang, he came to save us from
taking a bite out of crime, barbecue pork and parang, boy. For further info, contact out the committee members of the Police Youth Club at 632-6084 or 296-1218. So all who like parang, all who like barbecue, I thought people like pork. Mikey ain't like pork at all, but that people like the pork. Give the Police Youth Club a helping hand.
A child of joy, a man who toils, and for sins the Savior fought and win. See him healing the sick, helping the poor, and things like leprosy, you know our Savior cure. Ring, ring, hurrah, rah, rah, they say, our Savior is born today. It's running close to life, while the shepherds cry, for they just couldn't believe their eyes. And when he come on, man, you know them non-Christians get together and pound the hands in the hands. But on the third day, he rose again. So you see, he shed his blood for me.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Never ignore someone you care about. That's a quote from Nathaniel. If you are afraid to tell them something, it's far better to communicate, no matter how hard it may be. Ignoring is disrespectful and actually shows that you don't care about them. And Nathaniel, send them voice notes now. Look how much I see I'm missing. I missed yesterday, I missed Wednesday. Look at how much. Send your quotes in your voice notes like we are custom doing now.
This is Caribbean Vibes.
Oh, you have some nice quotes, you know. So make sure, Nathaniel, send them quotes and them in voice notes there for your partner. Send them with your voice notes.
Now beginning on Christmas.
I now realize I said in my mind, how long me hear from you? Because I ain't seen no voice notes. Not knowing you're sending quotes via text. Nanas, use your voice, man. Send your quotes in voice notes. For most times when I look into the phone, it's looking through the phone for voice notes, not text. Well, the Gong Report Christmas gift to each and every one of you out there is that the Gong Report will be
Caribbean Vibes.
back on mainstream, including television, the first week in December, first Monday in January. January the 5th, Monday, January the 5th. We will be at Talk City 91.1 FM and will be on TV4. Okay? So you all could start to spread the news. Let everyone know. Especially those that we lose. We lost a lot. Those maxi taxis, those PH drivers, those buses. Don't forget to spread that word. January the 5th.
Born to us, a child was born. Born to us, an everlasting son. Like a thief in the night, he shone his light. When he met no harm, came to save us from damnation. Hooray, hooray, hoorah, 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 they say. Our Savior is born today. He's running close to light, while the shepherds cry. But they just couldn't believe their eyes. And when he come on, you know they're not Christians. Get together and come nails in the hand. But on the third day, he rose again. So you see, he shed his blood for me.
This is Caribbean Vibes.
So again, to all you loyal listeners, followers, ground reporters that have always struggled and hold on with us.
Child of joy, a man who falls.
The ground report will be back on mainstream, both radio and television. January the 5th of January, the first Monday in the new year, at Talk City 91.1 FM.
Our Savior is
And at TV4.
the shepherd's cry, for they just couldn't believe.
Yes, at TTT TV4.
And when he come on, you know them not Christians. Get together and come nails in the hand. But on the ground,
So all those maxi taxis, PH drivers, bus drivers, truckers that we lose, we're going to get back all of that. All our loyal listeners and your thousands of thousands that don't have internet but not on social media that we lost, we will get back all of them. So again, spread the word. The 1st of January 2026, the first Monday in the new year,
so said and done. All 3
we'll be streaming live on Talk City, back mainstream, both media and television.
Father's will.
On the 1st, on the 5th of January 2025.
Our Savior is born today. He's running close to light, while the shepherds cry. For they just couldn't believe their eyes. And when
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, 2026. The 5th of January 2026. The lines are open. The numbers to call 225-6644, 225-6644. What's on your front burner? 239-5120, 239-5120. Or give us a WhatsApp call at 366-3053, 366-3053. I'm trying to understand this. The PNM calling for government to review PNM mismanagement that result in 80 million in expired drugs. Good morning, caller. Where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning? Oh, shucks. Just now, there, boy. Wow, just now. Oh, boy, just now. How to get this across on the board? How to get you on the board? Just now. Oh, fat boy. Philip, good morning. Hey, Denver Mohan, Darren Mohan, good morning. So again, Trinidad and Tobago, to all you Grong reporters, spread the word. The Grong Report, your favorite program, already have a Christmas gift for each and every one of you and the people of Trinidad and Tobago. We will be back on mainstream the first Monday in the new year, Monday the 5th of January 2026. The Grong Report will be both on TV and on radio. Talk City 91.1 FM. It's confirmed. And on television to make sure everybody can get, because TV4, they get any TV4 amplier and they don't have no contact. How we call it? They don't have no. But again, TV4 amplier, flow, Digicel, all the cable networks, you just get TV4 on. Remember, it's government. Watch out the Grong Report, and you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, going and raise the bar of TV4. The lost soldiers that you all know, that when all the bunks up, they're saying, boy, we ain't getting the Grong Report, we ain't with the online, the this, the that. Everybody in Trinidad and Tobago will be hearing the Grong Report once again, in the maxis, in the taxis, in the PH vehicles, in the buses, the truckers, in every nook and cranny of Trinidad and Tobago. So we all get an early Christmas gift. So again, spread the word. Your favorite program will be back on mainstream media January the 5th, 2025, both radio and television.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Caller, pleasant good morning to you.
Morning, Andy. Morning, everybody in Trinidad Tobago. Season greetings to everybody as well. And everybody, please have a lovely new year. Well, it's a boy from London here calling, brother. First of all, I just want to congratulate you guys on a good job for the whole year, or should I say for the at least 9 years. But I would like to say good job to you guys. It's great that you guys are coming back onto like the mainstream media so we can start teaching the people and them proper again and stuff like that. I just want to say, like, that we must remember, every one of us must remember that Marvin Gonzalez said on a platform that he's going to spread the propagandists of the PNM for every nook and cranny. And we have to remember that. So when we're looking at things that they're talking about now inside, like in regards to the radar in Tobago and all of these different rhetoric that they try to bring out, we have to remember that it's propaganda. All of these propaganda and the propagandists of the PNM, that's who's spreading these so-called gospels of the PNM. And we're not going to listen to that. And in 2026, we're not going to listen to that. And in 2027, we're not going to listen to that. And so it goes on. We have to remember that we have to stand with our Prime Minister. We have to stand with our ministers. We have to stand with our MPs. Yes, there are people that still, you think to yourself that what's going on, what's taking so long, but everything takes time and it's only been a few months, right? And at the moment, we still have a long way to go. So right now, it's not a case of shooting down or slating down anybody right now. But what we need to do is we need to remember that the propagandists of the PNM is trying to be spread. That's why you have Imbert on a platform. That's why you have Penny not saying nothing inside of the parliament. That's why you have man like Marvin Gonzalez telling a leader of the whole party to say things that, a move, when you try to move a motion, So what we need to do is we need to remember that. And as we grow, we have to unite. We have to also remember that local elections is coming around. So we have to remember that how we must vote for UNC in order for our councils and stuff like that to be in a certain order now, So that's what we need to be looking at this present moment in time. So once again, thank you very much for all the hard work that you guys been doing. Thank you, Andy, for doing all of that work, especially over in St. Vincent and stuff. Congratulations going out to Lennox Smith and his person who's appointed a position now and stuff like that. And we have to remember, we have to congratulate these people, and hopefully these people and then work with us in the best way forward. We have to move forward as a team, as a family, as a one unit. We can't divide at this present moment, because the divide is what the PNM wants to dominate, and we don't want that. All right, so moving forward, thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for my little time, and thank you very much, Andy. And we'll catch up again. Be safe, my brother, for the weekend and the rest of the family and the rest of the crew. One love to everybody. Good.
Yes, hello, good morning, caller. We're calling from. What's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
Good morning.
Go ahead, caller. Go ahead, caller. Morning.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Andy, I got your present early. So January the 5th, we back on stream on radio. And we carrying on the good work all over right now. And you can put it in the cars, in the maxis, in the bus. We'll have a big box there so I can open it out wide. Andy. Hello?
Yeah, we hearing you, KC, we listening.
I say something good is going to happen. Something good is going to see. Praise the Lord. And I go back to my right thinking self right now. So I get my little pills and thinging. And it's heavy fire blazing against the wicked. The wicked they come back. And the wicked they apologize. The whole other cameras are to start apologize lollipop. Saying the other cameras are start using obscene language and bullying. Chucky face Colombo in the parliament. So when them was there for the last 9 years and saying all kind of rugged thing about we prime minister and saying bathroom and all kind of nasty thing they was saying. When Rowley saying take your man, choose your man wisely, and all kind of disrespectful thing. What kind of example they must set to the younger generation for the last 9 years, Andy? Them can't talk to me. But Andy, I'm glad they're back on stream and Talk City.
Yeah.
Well, way too long, boy.
And on TV too.
Where we lock in the city now, you know. UNC in town, yellow is the code. So I look for the still blessed.
Oh Lord.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Andy, good morning again, Orlando. Andy, congratulations. I'm getting back on radio and television. I compliment you, Lennox and Mikey. You had a great job. Good job, guys. Good job. Andy, you guys are going to be on YouTube also, right? Because I watch you guys on YouTube all the time while I'm working. So let me know. All right, later, right? Yeah, Andy, it's me again. Good morning. I want to congratulate you guys for being. I'm not sure I get through it my first call, so I'm calling back. I congratulate you guys on getting back on the mainstream, and I'm so happy so I can spread the news on radio and TV. I think. One more thing, you guys still gonna be on YouTube, right? So I could, I watch you guys and listen to you guys on YouTube for my job on my phone. So again, congratulations and job well done, and hopefully Kamala and the UNC will be getting more support from the opposition, and we can convert some of the PNN people to the UNC. Right, Andy? And I didn't follow the news last night. I really didn't know what's going on, and so I really don't have anything much to say. But I will listen to it, and I waited on the House and the Representative, the Senate. Today, I'm going to watch it all day. Talk to you later. Bye.
When we say nobody going to be left behind, nobody going to be left behind. Yes, our social media aspect will be start to put in place very soon to make sure that all of you that are online, because we make sure we state that. We say we make sure we let them know we have a serious online base. America, Canada, Europe, Austria, Australia, Japan, India, the Caribbean, South America. We say all over. So our base, our online base, that stuck out with us. From since then to now. How 007 and all of them, my partner London who now call Mina Steiner, all of them, they big ram. Oh, they will go get leave out. No. If we can't move with our online people, our online base, well, we wouldn't move until so when we moving, online moving with us, there's no beginning without the beginning. We'll go back radio and TV and online get leave out. Nah, it's not going to work so at all. So spread the word. The first Monday in the new year, January the 5th, 2026. Each and every one of you grown reporters, you all know grown reporters that have been left out because they have no social media, they have no cable TV. Let them know that we will be back on mainstream, both television and the radio, for the first Monday in the new year. I see OG asks what television station on TV4. Remember the government had two television stations, TTT and TV4. TV4 have no content day. The ground report, we're going to bring some content day on TV4. And on radio, it will be Talk City 91.1 FM. So let everybody know, Talk City 91.1 FM. Monday, January the 5th, 2026. Here we come. Everybody moving forward. I'm going to say it in a better way. Mainstream. Here we come.
Bang, bang, bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Somebody tell the roads ain't gonna get leave out. Marlon Cicharan, no. Anne-Marie Amin can't get leave out. There are people that are locked on here. I'm committed to this program. And I've been locked on to us online throughout the years. How we go mainstream and them going with me? In real, all you know, that mainstream, that plenty mainstream, don't get plenty views like we when it come into online, you know. When them live up, them have 100 person, 60 people, 20 people, 200 people. When we are up, the only person, now and again, this give me problem, is Ian Allen. He just have around the same numbers. Sometimes you have a 1,200, 1,500, 1,700. That people looking on at the same time now. When I come into live. We just have all of that. Sometimes 1,700, 2,000, 1,500. A minimum There's going to be about 1,100 people lock on at the same time. Not no viewing. We're talking about actually lock on the device, lock on to this program, this big program.
Bang, 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 bang.
So when you all are traveling in the maxis, in the taxis, in the PH vehicles, you're in a bus, let all those drivers know. You have family members that are truckers, those white panel vans and all that is transport people. You're in a 7-seater. Let all those drivers know that their favorite morning program, the Ground Report, they could lock on their radios. They could lock on their radios to the Ground Report on Talk City 91.1 FM. And those of you at home could look on to us on. Those of you at home could look on to us on TV4. And those of you that are away and accustomed and this hour they like to look on, you can look on to us the same way. Real Media TT Facebook, Real Media TT YouTube, Corridor Transformation, 648 Television, Loving, and it have a lot of other platforms that will be going and join one time down to Wall Street, platform. Will be locked on to this, will be a part of this very soon. Just doing some commitments that he had to keep up with before he joined all of us. With Wall Street and Uncle Tommy and COP. Them program. Good morning, caller.
Andy Williams, good morning to you, Andy Williams.
Good morning to you, COP.
And good morning to Lennox and Mighty K. And good morning to all the listeners of the Ground Reporter. Miss Santa Cruz, good morning to you. Andy Williams, so the first week in January, the Ground Reporter will be back on the Fourth Estate television station. So now, when you're traveling in your taxis, and you hear the people them say, Driver, I don't want to listen to that program. You could put them out. You could put them out and call Andy Williams and tell Andy Williams and now put out 2 of them from the car they want to see the Ground Report, and Andy Williams will to pay that bill. You go pay that $6-7 for putting out that person. Would you not do that, Andy Williams? And on the south side down here, if only listening to the Ground Report in the taxi or the maxi, and only don't want to pay it, taxi driver, put them out of the car and call my number, and I go pay the fee for them. Andy Williams, that is a hitter. That is a hitter. The people that used to be listening to the radio, if you know, there's a like to hear you say that. There's a like to hear you say that. The time will reach now, people, when you all will hear that again. All you have to do is just be part. Just be part of the Ground Report. Support the Ground Report, full 100, because this is the time. This is the time which by the majority, this is the time when the majority of the people will be listening to the Ground Report, a program that will inform and educate you in time of need, especially when the PNM spreading propaganda. Every day, propaganda. The Ground Report will have a wider listeners to educate and inform. Yes, to educate and inform. We will leave the entertainment for them PNM program and them to spread the PNM propaganda and them. But to educate and inform, you get that from the Ground Report. You get that from Real Talk Felix. You get that from Real Talk Corner. You get that from Wall Street. Uncle Tommy and Mr. COP, you get educated and informing program. You get programs that will inform and educate, and the future of this country will benefit from those programs and them. Trinidad and Tobago. Andy Williams,
Let them know
I
same
feel
time
good.
earlier, same time earlier, 6 to 9.
Oliver give you a little extra hour. All the time on opposition, they're going from 6 to 10. And when in office, down from 6 to 9. They put you on no board, you're not on no, you're walking no big walk over there. You can stay over there until 10, 11 o'clock. Why you can't do that? If you want to finish 9 o'clock, let them find some nice big job for you to go and do after the program, man. Andy Williams, Mr. Pararat, let him reach higher. Let him reach higher. Tantikam, let him reach higher. Give him the opportunities in life to educate and inform the population so that he can see about himself too. Give Andy Williams the opportunity to go forward in life. Thank you, Ground Reporter.
Today is Friday, Trinidad and Tobago.
Andy, I've sent you the phone numbers of the union.
All right.
See if you could get in contact with them now. Because people calling and asking about this payments.
I want to wait till 8 o'clock to make the calls. Unless any one of them days cell phone number. I wonder if anyone know, because I see in Port of Spain 235, and I seen Sawa Grandy's at 668, and San Juan is at 223. You will let me know if it is them cell phone numbers. Then people go and say it if I try to make their call all now.
Morning. Good day, everyone. The San Fernando Port of Spain Limited Stop Bus Service is not working today because they're saying that because of the bad weather, they cannot send any buses to Port of Spain. But yet now, lo and behold, buses left Barrackpore, Princestown, Couva, Siparia, and Faizabad and went to Port of Spain this morning. But you can't send anything from San Fernando to Port of Spain. I don't know, I don't know what kind of government this is. 6 to 7 months you all are in office and you all can't even fix a bloody bus service. How long must people suffer again, boy? How long must people suffer and endure this torture, evil and wickedness? Too much nonsense taking place in this bus service. Too much nonsense. All the UNC areas have buses working, but you cannot send something from San Fernando to Port of Spain. People paying hundreds of dollars to buy tickets every single month, and all you can't even get all your act together. That's what all you should be studying, not this stupid radio that is in Tobago. But yet now, every hour, they send a bus from San Fernando to UE. Taking all the UE buses, Taking all the buses in San Fernando, most of them. Right? A bus just came back down from Port of Spain, they take it and send it UE. I don't understand what kind of madness is this. This is not a San Fernando PTSC, this is a UE PTSC. I gone.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Mr. Andy. Congrats. On the work hard to get that. And when you hear that come true, is to get rid of the PLM and them. Fight it to get rid of them. And time for we UNC people, we grown people, to get through with things. And it's time. I ain't giving up. Still fighting strong. It's time to fight it. Show them pain and behind me back. Take back the country and help everybody. As Miss Kamala Postasa say, when UNC win, everybody win. Yes, it looking like so far the grown people ain't getting nothing. I ain't getting nothing. Carlos ain't getting nothing. But we're not giving up. We stay strong and we will stay strong. Time to get rid of them PLM. Right, Mr. Andy Williams, have a good day.
Andy, I sent all you some video clips where how drugs, you could take a look at them and you could play them. You could select and play them. It have one with the gangsters in Haiti, how Haiti is with gang leaders, and then have a next one in the same video with how drugs is half society, how people jobless, they're not willing to work, how drugs have them, the state run down. There are 2 video clips I send you all. You could play it on the background and let people see how bad gang leaders is and guns are. Right? And the next one is about drugs. How drugs have certain states in America and things. This is a film to educate people. That's to show people how bad things are out there. And we don't want Trinidad to get like that with drugs and ammunition in our country. So they stand against Venezuela. That is how an example to show what drugs and ammunition do to society. Thank you and have a nice day.
I won't be able to play because remember 1, you didn't tell me if it's censored, as in no cussing and all those various things. 2, remember based on community code, whether it be Facebook or YouTube and all them various things. What, does it have any like children in it? Does it have like guns just showing up? Does it have anybody shooting anybody? It might have some things I don't know, so you have to be able to let me know that. And then it's not to say send it in a way where I could go and run through it for myself to see and based on, you know what I'm saying? So, but we understand and we hear what you said, but to say to go through that now and check to see before I could play it, I may not be able to do that.
Hey, morning, Andy. Morning, congratulations, you're back on street, man. I'm glad to hear that. Man, it's about time, man. I can say COP, so yeah, give you a little 1 hour again, man. You gotta put you top of the ladder, you know. You gotta be on top of the ladder, man. You gotta put you on top. It's time, it's about time. Let the man go on top. Anti-cam. Let him let him go, man. Sky's the limit, man. Let him go, let me go.
Hello, good morning, caller. Where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
Good morning, brother Andy. Good morning. What's up, brother?
I'm all right, Lenny. She, good morning from St. Lucia. She from out there in St. Lucia, good morning to you. Go ahead, brother Lenny.
Yes, I just want to respond to I don't know if you call him busman or bushead man or whatever. But there was a movie when I was growing up, you know, a Tarzan movie where cheetah, you know, it's cheetah. teacher was Tarzan's companion. And he was in a truck full of bananas. And the truck broke down. And the teacher was so smart, he had to go somewhere. And he took 2 ripe bananas. He ate out the contents of the banana and he jumped on the 2 skins and he skated straight to where he was going, which was a far distance. So I want to recommend that to the busman. You know, walk with some bananas in your pocket, and when you can't get the bus, just eat whatever in the banana, jump on the 2 skin and skate. What an idiot he is. All right, brother, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Go ahead, caller. Morning.
All right, brother, I'll talk to you later.
Pleasant good morning, my brother Andy. Pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Carl.
Trinidad and Tobago, Lennox Smith, pleasant good morning. Well, you're hearing it first. America has passed a serious advisory to all its citizens to Venezuela to leave Venezuela with immediate effect because they give Maduro the opportunity to leave with his family. But because of power and greed, he wants to make certain decision that he cannot afford to make. So,
well, boy, if that go on day, well, but not if, because you are saying that is what went on. That means they're ready to go in. They're ready to go in then.
Yeah, they're ready to go in. I would send it for you. They give him the opportunity to leave. And if he didn't hush him out, and he didn't take advice from Rowley to harass Ms. Kamala Prasad Bisasa and she new administration, he would have still be fighting up with the people down there. But because of the wrong advice he take, and people could say what they want in Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley and the former team responsible for what it is taking place in the Caribbean and in South America right now. People could say what they want, cannot say so. Only listen to facts. You understand? So all American citizens,
yeah, but then, let me ask you something. But then how the Americans, of course, they go leave if they ground all flights?
No, what America is do, Andy, America will put things in place to get the citizens out of there. If they have to renew flights for 2 days or a day, they will do that to get the citizens out of there. You understand? Because Maduro only mobilizing a set of old people. It have 28 million people in Venezuela. Right? Like how PNM here. PNM had supporters in Trinidad and Tobago. Maduro has supporters down there, but if you know the whole 28 million people want Maduro to stay there, if Maduro was so good, why all these Venezuelans coming here every day, every minute? Why Venezuelans leaving the country and going all over the world, where Venezuela have a lot of gold, a lot of oil, a lot of natural resources, but this man want to hold on to power. And they want to give other people the opportunity to run the country. So America, full support. Ms. Kamala Prasad Bisasa, pleasant good morning to you again. Full support. That is it, Andy.
Well, you all heard it from Mr. Carnage. Breaking news. America put an advisory out and to tell their citizens to leave Venezuela. With immediate effect, leave Venezuela. Lennox Smith, you go check up on that day for everybody time. I'm going to continue these calls and all them things there.
Andy, good morning again. Andy, I just...
But Kenrick, how you ain't tell me that, man? Kenrick! Man, you know they have it serious, man. You're a military man. You driving all over America. Carnage wasn't supposed to tell us that, Kenrick. You were supposed to let us know that your boy Trump ready to go in, man. You tell all Americans to leave Venezuela. Oh, man, Kenrick, you're dropping the ball, man. You drive like it's making too cold where you're driving, man. It's snowing or something. Let's continue, man. Dr. Rajan's supposed to tell me something.
Just listen to boss, man. And I come to realize Bosman is lies. He's a confused individual. He said all the bosses in the UNC area working. But didn't the UNC want a seat in Tampa? So that's not the UNC area too. They want one of the seats in Tampa. They want a tight pants seat. So what's he talking about? I thought you realized he's a propagandist. He's one of the TNM propagandists. So don't let him come and talk on the radio and on the TV and don't show his face and listen to his voice. He's a propagandist. He's a one of the what's his name is propagandist machine. Okay, you don't need to hear him. Talk to it.
Good morning to the ground report. Andy William, Mr. Smith, the boss Mikey K. I just hope when you go on all these different stations, people who listening and want to talk on the station and they're listening good and just talking faster than what they listen, they must be able to say the right thing and don't misquote people, right? Because you'll be on a wider station over the world and people will need more truth in what you're saying, right? And don't just jump to conclusion. Don't say you're listening something and within 5 minutes you forget what the person say because you're ready to misquote them, not only misquote them, but ready to ridicule them in such a way that way, right? Because the station will be more, well, more on the ground now because more people will be more knowledgeable and you will have to say things that is more rightful. And you wouldn't believe it. After the station finished like 9 o'clock, I just pull it back and listen back the whole thing again, right? To listen what everybody already said, right? And when I listened back to that program yesterday, well, it kind of hurt me to know, well, somebody just saying something what he has said. You understand? I wish the person have a smart TV that they could pull it back to, like I do, and listen from the beginning what the man say, and don't ready to condemn him, like you know that is surety what he say. You understand? I don't want to call no name, but the person who listening know who I'm talking to. So if you have a smart TV, pull it back and listen carefully to what the person say, right? And then you won't have to make mistake and misquote people, because that was how they roll by when politicians misquoting one another. Okay? Thank you.
Oh boy, USA Embassy issues level 4 travel warning for Venezuela. US citizen urged to leave immediately. On December 3rd, 2025, the US Department of State issued its highest level travel advisory for Venezuela. Urging all American citizens and lawful permanent residents not to travel to or remain in the country under any circumstances. This advisory maintains a level 4 do not travel rating, highlighting severe threats to personal safety and security. They say high-risk wrongful detention, arrest, or kidnapping for U.S. citizens / nationals So yep. US travel advisory is on. So it look like they're ready to go in, eh? That's what we're talking about, eh? Oh boy, as union demands 3.8 billion errors for public officers, Tanku tells PSA full back pay still being negotiated. Cash advance for Christmas. Well, let's see the refinery committee meet with the PM. So Lennox Smith will give you an idea on that. Shaka Hislop battles cancer. The DPP gave instructions to charge in Tobago tourist murder. PNM. Well, THA election heats up. PNM announces full slate. Duke to break his silence on Monday, please God. Well, again, headlines. PM Penny, PM and Beckles now. Opposition and well, Penny, well, the Prime Minister, Kamala Prasad and Penny Beckles war over U.S. raider in Tobago. A Gasparello woman, 74 murder days before a trip. The family of the 74-year-old right, they're preparing to welcome her to Canada for Christmas. Instead, they would be traveling to Trinidad for her funeral following her murder. Investigators have not yet disclosed a motive for the gruesome murder. Whose throat was slit. However, relatives said her handbag was missing and her cellular cell phone was found in the restroom area of a bar on Carroll Road, Gasparello. Oui, papa. Well, let's say back pay back and all, but we go deal with that. It's something else I'm looking for. The clash is over. No. What I'm looking for here is what papers is this? No, they the wrong papers, boy. Today papers is what I'm looking for, man. Right, today's papers is saying here the PSA stands firm. Yes. Thomas insists only cash for back pay payout. CPO minister numb on standoff. Well, bar owners say new government tax will cripple the industry. What? Valley Eyes Baby Trust Fund to encourage births in Tobago. Construction and General Trade Union President them they singing for justice. Singing for justice. What I really want is I want to get to the refinery. That's what I want. I want to get to the refinery. That's what I want to get to. No, it's nothing there to these papers. Oh gosh, I had sitting in papers yesterday. I'll go back to that just now. Lennox Smith, a pleasant good morning to you. Let me get to that yesterday papers. I really want to know about that refinery.
Yes, indeed. Of course, a pleasant good morning to you as well, my friend. Are you hearing me loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
Yes, indeed. There's not much on the refinery. It's just that revitalization committee met and, of course, deposited their report.
I thought they were going to say they're starting it back up. When they started it back up, what is the situation with it?
No, no, it appears that there is a handing of the document, as you would see from the photographs. So there was a common photograph taken of the committee, led by, of course, a former Minister of Energy, Kelvin Ramnarine, who, of course, presented it to the Prime Minister at the Diplomatic Center. And, of course, she will have to then peruse the document, and then, of course, will meet with the cabinet. She'll formulate her own thoughts, etc., with, of course, the agreement and or the support of the current Minister of Energy, Dr. Munilal, and then the cabinet will meet and discuss it, I suppose, and then, of course, a decision will be made in such circumstances. So is a way yet to go. I am not seeing any real developments there under six months. So it means, therefore, we are looking at about June next year, when, of course, some kind of way forward will be articulated.
So where's your understanding of it?
Yeah.
Where's your understanding of that whole refinery thing, boy?
Yeah. Huh?
Well, Patricia Reid saying the refinery will take about 3 years to reopen.
Well, again, in terms of a statement on this subject and to when and those details.
Patricia Reid said that's a BS plan.
Details, yeah.
But Patricia Reid is saying it's a BS plan. Meaning what?
It's a BS plan.
It can't reopen. It under that amount of pressure.
People are entitled to their opinion. I remember very distinctly Biden in the United States, so we're telling, of course, those refiners when the war between Russia and Ukraine broke, that, of course, ease up on the people now, because, of course, refinery was making money through the roof. And, of course, if Jamaica has one and they don't have the kind of, let's say, raw material like we have, and while, of course, we have a larger refinery with a greater throughput of about over 100,000 barrels per day, certainly I'm sure that on the cards will also be maybe the scaling down of the throughput or the capacity. All of those are things that obviously will be contained and would have been considered by that revitalization committee. And let's wait and see. I don't think that the government is one should be taken lightly in terms of when it makes a promise. that it will not keep it, and it keeps it at all costs. So we see, of course, 3.8 billion dollars is the cost of keeping a promise that says 10% to public servants, and we have seen, of course, the government already rolling back, in fact, eliminating the traffic laws in terms of those accumulated points, the point system, and then we saw where the promise again was kept with respect to the abandonment of property tax, and we can go on and on. So therefore, I am not fazed or in any way impressed by anyone who has a different view from that which the government has stated, simply because their track record speaks for itself. It is not the PNM that says that they are not going to interfere with property tax, that they are not going to interfere with, of course, subsidies, and then proceeded as if they never said it. This is a different ball game altogether, and therefore I would want people to be as constant as the Northern Star and as immutable as a cent, and focus on what the government has been saying, their track record in terms of promises made so far, and of course into the future with respect to other promises, including, of course, liberating a little more the situation with Tobago. In other words, giving them, bringing them closer to autonomy, maybe something like a confederation, which is similar to the United States, and I think St. Kitts and Nevis have a similar situation where they have their own legislature, which is, of course, almost that here now, but a little more power, as we saw where recently discussions was entered into with respect to providing Tobago with its own constabulary. So all of these are things, and so the evidence does not support anybody who is a soothsayer or some kind of who are seeing the glass half empty. But we on the ground report, and of course any logical common sense person will see the glass half filled, and that is where we are going for advancement. I want to say, of course, Andy, it will be remiss of me if I don't mention that, of course, as you have already done, but I want to tell you I was out of the box before you. Last night, of course, I mentioned that, of course, the ground report will be back at 91.1 Talk City, therefore TTT, and of course, in addition to being on Channel 4. So we are both on television and radio. Some call it traditional. Well, all right. So we are back there. It means, therefore, audience levels will, of course, improve and increase. And I'm sorry for those those other competitors who would want to take up the 6 to 9 slot. I would advise them to try to move their slot, because they will get nobody, of course, paying attention to them when we get on board on the 5th of next month, which of course is January, the 5th of January 2026, at the turn of the new year. So look forward to that. I want to say, because there are those who are going to bill into it some kind of conflict of interest, because our very own Mr. Kerr, Mikey, as we would fondly call him, is the chairman of TDT, and therefore some kind of manipulation would have been taking place there, and therefore suggesting some kind of conflict of interest. The conspiracy theory. I want to say in no uncertain terms that it was a very professional meeting, even though Michael Kerr would have been a founding father, let's say, of the ground report, but the fact, and he happened to be, of course, the chairman of TDT. It has nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
we did it very professionally, and of course we'll have a chance to talk a little more about how the negotiations will
conduct. That's nobody business, Lennox Smith. That is nobody business. That's not nobody business. Let's continue. How we reach, where we reach, what we do, wherever. Let PNM raise that issue.
Important is because the politicians.
Let them raise that issue. Let me leave that for them.
I hear you, but I'm saying that not without some background. It was Dr. Rowley in his first stint as in his public that talked about the ground report and how we were being paid. And of course, he had to admit that there was nothing untoward about it, because we entered into legitimate negotiations. We did in fact sign a contract, etc.
Oh,
so
boy.
I want to make it clear
Nice.
upfront. But go ahead.
Nice. Oh boy, what else you have for us in the headliners there? What else you have for us in the headliners there?
Of course, the statement made by one of the callers with respect to the Americans being asked to leave or not enter Venezuela. Well, I want to say that you have to be very meticulous. Now, the Americans are not saying that that invasion is imminent. However, of course, all of these actions are building blocks to that situation. Anybody with a modicum of common sense, but we have to be diplomatic. So here what? Out of the State Department, an advisory, just as how they would send an advisory out for their people against Trinidad. Don't come to Trinidad, but if you do as an investor or a tourist, but if you do because of the violence and so on, but if you do, don't go to Nelson Street. Well, it's something like that. Is an advisory against Venezuela issued by the State Department of the United States that says, warning all United States citizens, don't go to Venezuela, one, and two, of course, those who are there to get out of there. While, of course, your common sense will tell you that there's a preparation for a particular invasion or change of regime, as the case may be, we have to be very, very objective in a subjective situation to say that is exactly what it was, an advisory against of course against Venezuela to the citizens of the United States. Of course, our common sense will tell us what the intention is having regard to all of the other circumstances.
Lennox. Go ahead, caller.
Hello. I just want to share my concerns about this back pay. I want to know what's going on with the retirees. We work within the period for the money. We work, and then I'm hearing that they're not giving retirees any money, and that is not fair because we work, and that is mine and a lot of retirees concerned because we work for our money. We work within that period, and it's not fair. I don't like that. If we didn't work, we didn't work, but we work, and we need the money just like everybody else. And that is my concern, along with other retirees.
I'll tell you what, Mara. We will endeavor to call Felicia. I think she and I have a very good relationship, and I'll find out myself because you have made a very valid point here that if it is at the time, at the period that was under consideration for this 10% increase, that people would have worked, and even though subsequently they would have retired, it doesn't mean that they did not work. So it makes a lot of sense. I think on the basis of fairness, that of course some kind of consideration should and must be given to that position. But of course, we will let you know what the facts are.
Nice. But when you call back to the caller, you let us know who is your union rep. Who is your union rep? You let us know that. Lennox Smith, what else you have just now? Let me just take this call. After this call, you let us know what else you have any headlines for us after this call. Go ahead, caller.
A pleasant morning to the ground report.
Go ahead, Mr. Tabakit.
A pleasant morning to you. Morning, Andy. Morning, Lennox. Morning, Michael Kerr. And morning to the Honorable Prime Minister. Now, let me say congratulations for coming back straight on the mainstream in terms of TTT. I need to congratulate the ground report for going back to its original mooring. I want to thank you all, and that will handle out and pan itself. I want to say this. While I in support of narco trafficking, no drugs, no human trafficking, all this thing, I am saying I am the kind of person will tell you as is, and Lennox and Andy, you know me by now. I am not willing to support any boots on the ground from America. And let me repeat this. I am still not willing to give Donald Trump a pass to going to invade Venezuela. For those who is following the news, you realize yesterday President Donald Trump had a peace deal with Rwanda and all these places. And you know, for years, Lennox and Andy, that have been going on with Rwanda and the neighboring and so on. And I'm saying, if you're extending peace, and Trump even quote yesterday said, as we about to celebrate the birth of Christ, and Trump is saying so. And if you is saying that on that hand to bring peace throughout the world, well, I am saying, and I was thinking while he was saying that yesterday afternoon, why not extend the same olive branch to Venezuela? Come on. You see, people may say, Tabakit, where you going? And sometimes we have to go there, Lennox and Andy. And I'm saying, I am not willing to support any boots on the ground. As the Pope said, if you want to put sanction on Venezuela, I would accept that. But anything to go in on land, to strike on land, you talking, and Andy and Lennox, let's face it, and people may not want to say it because they may say, no, this has nothing to do with the government, mind you. And we well aware if Trump want to go in to invade Venezuela, there is nothing that our government or the prime minister can do. They will go in and do it. But I'm saying, I think America and Trump should let good sense prevail. And I'm saying no to any boots on the ground in Venezuela. I'm saying no strike. I am saying if you want to put heavy sanction, because Andy and Lennox, war will have casualty. And whether we like it or not, people may not have the same perspective like me. People may not share the same opinion. I do not expect people to share my opinion. Yeah, this has nothing to do with the government, but since the caller raised that where he's now asking all American citizens to evacuate Venezuela, Mr. Tabakit is saying this morning, I am saying no to the boots on the ground in Venezuela. I am saying no to strike on inland Venezuela. If you want to put sanction according to the Pope, he said it this week, yes to that. But anything with any war on land in Venezuela to strike Venezuela, Mr. Tabakit is saying no. That's my opinion. That's my perspective. I am not supporting no boots on the ground in Venezuela. I thank you.
Good morning, caller. Where you calling from? What's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
I just called concerning the retirees. My reunion is PSC, Felicia Thomas and them. I can't believe that is what she signed for. You could ask Lennox and all, you could investigate that for us, please, because it's ridiculous. It's not fair what Lennox is saying. It's not fair.
Lennox, try to go on to Felicia by the time we call it. You say you want to have a relationship. Use your phone, try to go on to she tell she we need an interview. Very, very, very important. And then you go let me know. If I make the call.
I don't know her number.
No. Lennox are there with. Lennox know her number. So Lennox, you call her. Tell her we need a very, very important interview this morning with her. Right. And so long she gave the go ahead, she look out for I calling her. Okay?
No problem.
The St. James Police Youth Club Project. The St. James Police Youth Club Project Excel's 33rd Anniversary Celebrations presents its annual Taking a Bite Out of Prime Barbecue, Pork, and Parang on Saturday, December 6, 2025 from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Youth Club Center, number 5 Sierra Leone Road, Petit Valley. Contribution only $100. Enjoy live Parang music, special guest artists, delicious barbecue, and community fun. Proceeds support our Christmas treat. For information, contact committee members at 632-6084 and 296-1218.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Officer Shabadi, a pleasant good morning to you.
Compliments of the season to you, my brother, to Lennox, to the Mighty K, and to your listenership. Blessings to you and yours, and I'm really grateful for the promo and for the continued support. May God bless you. Grateful, my brother.
Yes, no problem, man. Tell us about this Take a Bite again, because I was telling the people how powerful the program is, and I tell them they must join. But you go tell them where they need to join or who they need to join in supporting.
Listen, man. I was driving. I'm making my way back home. My wife was in the front seat, my son was in the back. Lo and behold, we saw a number came up. We didn't recognize the number. The person said, "This is the Prime Minister's office." Everybody got quiet. They heard about the interview. The Prime Minister would like to sponsor 30 tickets. So, like, I want to make sure it's not no fake. You know, people out on some kind of, and then the person left her name, and then she left, and she says, "Please email me some information, because the Prime Minister would like to do a sponsorship." And she got the interview on the ground report, real media. I say, wow. My son is a little more than me. So he sent the email, he sent the information, and then we established it was truly the Prime Minister's office. So Mikey, Lennox, my brother Pitbull, the Prime Minister office is locked on and list from excellent programming. So I want to salute all you, because if I didn't do that interview, I would have had 30 tickets sponsored. So I am grateful. You know, a lot of people will call you afterwards and tell you, "I understand you're a big fundraiser. I want people to call and say, we will support, we will assist. Give me a ticket. What is your account number? Take those 2 tickets and give it to you." Follow, and that is the culture and environment we want to create. And I feel honored that the Prime Minister office was kind enough to sponsor 30 tickets. I want to thank the Honorable Prime Minister very much. I'm indeed grateful that she continues to support young people, the nation's children. I feel honored that our club was selected, and by extension, you know, her love was extended to the Police Club. Dr. Lee has also sponsored 10 tickets, and we are with other persons. You know, we're trying to do some last minute calls today, but we want to push out the 300 because we want to have to ensure that the 300 children we have on the 13th, they're all smiling. It's all about giving a gift, give a child that is in need, giving a child, you know, that unfortunately come from a toxic environment. We want to make sure that children come down and enjoy themselves. You see, God will be a blessing to you when you are a blessing to others. And while people talking and criticizing, we are in the business of delivering. So I want to personally thank you for on the ground report. I see Lennox in a big suit. I do not after just now call him after you gotta get a big title just now. So I already want to thank Lennox and the
Yeah, when I ask some other news for you, say, "No, we will always continue pushing the Police Youth Club yourself." You know,
thank you.
The ground report will be back on mainstream, both on television and on radio station on the first Monday in the new year, January the 5th, which is January the 5th, that's a Monday, 2026. We'll be back on Talk City 91.1 FM and on television TV4.
Well deserved. Well deserved. Go to the Kennedy class. Congratulations are in order. God don't sleep. God continue. You see, when you wait and you persevere and you're consistent and you show stickability, God will continue to bless you. And the ground report has been good in terms of keeping people informed, allowing people a platform to talk, to communicate. You know, sometimes people will be a little bit out of timing. And I know that you all got several production protocol letters and you'll still continue to persevere. So I want to congratulate all you. I want to congratulate the team. You know, it is your time. It is your time to educate, empower, to keep people informed. It is your time to let people know that they have a platform where they can speak and share. And I just want to congratulate the team. You all have been in the vineyard long. The Bible said that the harvest is ripe, laborers are few. And you are the few laborers in terms of media. So congratulations are in order. And I trust that the Police Youth Club will continue to be given that platform where we can express and share and let people know that this is the good news. We don't want to be a prophet of doom. People want to give the impression that all is lost. You know, thousands of young people holding gun and this gang. That is not the case. Yes, we need to be concerned that there's a crime situation. Yes, we need to be concerned about the unfortunate way that young people are going. But we have the time. Must be prevention experts. We must not only talk about the problem, but we must come up with solutions. And we must make ourselves available. Mr. Shabadi, I just do masonry. How can I assist? Mr. Shabadi, I'm a technician. I would like to come on board to work with the girls. And it's not just Western Division. There are officers all over at a national level doing excellent work. And therefore, if we want to truly celebrate Christ and celebrate Christmas in its true essence, we must adopt a community for Christmas. Adopt a family. You must know a family, a mother with 8 children struggling. You must know a mother with 14 stuff. You go gallery on Facebook about it. You know, while God has blessed you, take one out of the ham you have and drop it. There are 14 gifts, drop 6. God will be a blessing to you. And I think that God has been a blessing to us. I too may have but I'll wait until it's confirmed because it has to do again with the ground report support. So I just want to give God all the glory and thanks. God has been very good. And this is a blessed country, and therefore we must not sell it to the criminal elements. We must tell them to drop the gun, turn the wicked ways, find a way. I see fathers selling bottled water on the highway. I see granny and tanty in hours trying to push little vegetables. Honest dollar, honest living. They could sleep when the night come. And therefore we want to make sure and give people that atmosphere, that Christmas atmosphere that God has allowed us to be. So my brother.
Yes. But before you go, Trinidad and Tobago again, once more, it is very important. Let us don't let what's that? The Prime Minister office, look onto the ground report, heard the interview with Police Youth Club, St. James Police Youth Club head, Officer Shabadi. The office called him and they purchased 30 tickets. Watch that.
30 tickets.
30 tickets. So earlier, it has some of you all, they might be able to at least purchase a 2 ticket, 3 ticket, make a late transfer. Let we not only let our Prime Minister see the good work of the Police Youth Club, you all too should. So let me get it all this day before we go again.
The St. James Police Youth Club Project Excel's 33rd Anniversary Celebrations presents its annual Taking a Bite Out of Prime Barbecue, Pork, and Parang on Saturday, December 6, 2025 from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Youth Club Center, number 5 Sierra Leone Road, Petit Valley. Contribution only $100. Enjoy live Parang music, special guest artists, delicious barbecue, and community fun. Proceeds support our Christmas treat. For information, contact committee members at 632-6084 and 296-1218.
Yes, yes. Well, I know you're still
Account
there.
number.
Wait, before you say the account number.
Yes.
Patricia Reed.
Yes.
Patricia Reed, which I know you know that is a troublemaker. They saying but very respectable. She is saying your organization should not be political, sir. I don't know. I never hear nothing political about you. I never hear you getting involved in no politics. What's she talking about? I don't understand.
What is wrong with them? Last say the Prime Minister office under Mr. Rowley supported. I don't know what they're talking about. If people see the good work they're doing and they want to assess. I just see this what petty people is. Instead of Patricia Reid saying, Mr. Shabadi, I want to come down and support. I want to give 2 tickets. Yes. That would be more. That would add more value. What is wrong with these people? I'm in the business of trying to transform. I've been doing it 33 years, working and transforming youth. Patricia Reid, may God bless you and keep you. And I trust that you got wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That is not my business. That is not my mantra. That is not the role I on. I am on youth. And therefore, if you, I think you should revisit your utterances. It is not wise.
Very good.
So Patricia Reid, blessings to you and yours, Patricia.
Look at that. Look at the blessings the officer still getting your Patricia. You see that I tell her, but she like me, you know. She want me and me to have a relationship, but I never see.
She's sweet on you?
Yeah.
Oh,
but
something more going on there. Something more. Okay, settlement.
Yeah. But I never see. I never see her pity. I don't know if it's a he or she or what. She's just a troublemaker.
Hold on.
Anyhow, don't forget to get in contact with the Police Youth Club. Those of you that willing to be like the Prime Minister, to be like David Lee, to be like anybody, because this has nothing to do politics, that want to be a part or give back to proper service when it comes to the Police Youth Club and Officer Shabadi them, or they can call 632-6084, 632-6084, or 296-1218, 296-1218, and give them the account number for those out there who might just make a little transfer, whether it be at $30 or $40 online banking, yes, to buy a ticket and say, well, get a ticket to a homeless person, somebody that ain't has food to eat, give it to the home, something. Go ahead, give them the account number.
That is what Christmas is all about, Pitbull. 440-121-100-701. And is made up of the St. James Police Youth Club, Republic Bank. 440-121-100-701. Is the your club account. And I want to ask all the councillors, the MP in the area, to support the youth club in your geographical space. Those officers are going beyond the call of duty. Those officers always dipping in the pocket. The working endlessly is sometimes a thankless job. Then fight down. They're not getting time off, and the officers still come to you to persevere. Find the officer in your area. Say, how can I be assistance? How much hampers you want? Your money is well spent and your money is blessed. And tell Patricia too, as much as you love Pitbull, your money is blessed too when you put it in the hands of children. God, the Bible said that, suffer the children not to come unto me and forbid them not. When the people run them and saying, hey, them children run them from Christ, he said, no. Bring them. It is our asset, it is our diamond. God has blessed us for them. Let's put those who curse them. But let's embrace them in love and transform them. So, my brother, how can I say thank you for your platform?
No, we're going to do is just text me the account number. And anybody that didn't get the account number, they could always call the Pitbull, where I will give you all the account number for the St. James Police Youth Club, where you all could always, and it is Republic Bank, you say?
That's right.
Right, so they can make the transfer to Republic Bank, to the Police Youth Club.
I will send you that information, right? Yes. And all other youth clubs, I want to put up an appeal to support them. They do good work, excellent work. To Lennox, you're looking dapper. I call you Lennox. So you go and get knighted by the Queen or something. Well, that'll be the King.
Lennox is preparing for our recarnation of mainstream media on the 5th, Monday the 5th.
Hey.
Yes.
I'm glad that I could interpret that as being exceptional, because I want to assume that that normally I will be an exception, but in this case is exceptional.
Of course, you look dapper, man. I'm not see people in a little jacket and then a little jeans. You know, he very casual. But I mean, just say I had to look up on the camera and say, "But hey, Lennox looking extra special today, looking dapper."
Oh boy, aye.
Right. So people loving your house. Let me spread the love. Let me don't spread hate. Let me spread the love.
Of course,
Pass
as
on the
usual,
love.
all the best and success in your latest venture. And of course, this is the season for it. All of us, are very engaged in a time like this, when of course time for giving as well as a time for receiving, particularly of course the children. And I'm glad that you talked about suffering children onto him, etc., because you must put Christ in everything, whatever one that you serve. And it may just be more generic, but the fact is that at the end of the day, there is a spiritual part of the human being that must be of course nourished and must flourish as well.
Well said.
Nice. So let me get in this ad again.
Business.
Nice. So thank you so much, Officer Shabadi. Let me get him this ad again before we go. Oh boy, thank you again, Officer Shabadi. So Trinidad and Tobago, all of you.
Thank you. No, I want to study on the report and blessings to the Lennox listenership. God bless you, my brother.
All right, there. Oh boy.
The St. James Police Youth Club Project Excel's 33rd Anniversary Celebrations presents its annual Taking a Bite Out of Prime Barbecue, Pork, and Parang on Saturday, December 6, 2025 from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Youth Club Center, number 5 Sierra Leone Road, Petit Valley. Contribution only $100. Enjoy live Parang music, special guest artists, delicious barbecue, and community fun. Proceeds support our Christmas treat. For information, contact committee members at 632-6084 and 296-1218.
Oh boy, a pleasant good morning to you, caller. We're calling from what's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
Morning, I'm calling again to find out if Lennox get in touch with Felicia Thomas.
Lennox, you get in touch with Felicia Thomas?
Not yet. I am making the effort as we speak.
All right, very good. So we go try just now, love. This lady needs she back pay, boy. The woman needs she back pay real bad.
She's working hard for it, and I mean,
nobody here. Two things.
Hard work will always pay off. So tenacity in this case is another very good virtue. Go ahead with your...
talk about the Venezuela thing and the refinery thing. Starting with refinery, we should get back in the refinery business, and it wouldn't take 3 years, a year, maybe 2, right? And here's why we should get back. 1, the price of oil is low, and it will remain low for a long time, I think. And we are not in the business of selling oil. We sell petroleum products made from oil, right? And if the price is low, that means the chief ingredients and the things we make, gasoline and diesel and whatever else, is low. So your chances of making profit goes up because the price of fuel will remain high because demand will go up. Why will demand go up? Shipping is increasing. We have an ultra-low sulfur diesel plant. And ultra-low sulfur diesel is the preferred fuel of shipping. So that's 1. 2, ICE cars. The whole electric car craze is dying or dead, right? Electric cars will not take over the world not for a very long time. So ICE cars are going to be around and they're going to need fuel. So demand there will stay. 3, air travel. Air travel is going up again. And alternate fuels for jet travel again is a long way off. So we need to get back in the market. The Caribbean market that was stolen from us by Venezuela with Petrocaribe is going to come back soon, and we know why. Okay? Guyana has a lot of oil, a lot of gas, but no downstream industry, no refineries, no plans to convert those into petroleum products. We have all of those things. So we need to get those things back up and running so we can capitalize on Guyanese inputs. For Venezuela, the change that is going to come in Venezuela soon, Venezuela heavy crude, sulfur-rich crude is going to come on the market. And only really in this part of the world, the only place that can refine that, for the most part, is refineries in the United States of America, in the Gulf of Mexico there. Look how far away that is. Our refinery can refine heavy crudes, and it's probably the only one that can in this part of the world. We are so much closer. That means our shipping cost is lower. We can profit more from adding. So when you refine in here, you want to mix light crude, heavy crude, and you get the best of both worlds there. Right? And so, the next thing I want to touch on is, so that's why the refinery should be reopened as quickly as possible. It's a time in history when it will make a lot of sense. And to address Mr. Tabeki's concern about boots on the ground. So here's the thing. I'm not attacking him, but the idea that this is going to be some terrible act by the United States of America, well, guess what? The Venezuelan people don't see it that way. Because the terrible act for them happened about 15, 20 years ago when China, Russia, and Iran took over that country to back Hugo Chavez and created a scenario, well, that you see today. But what you don't see is that Venezuelan people live under tyranny. There's something called the paramilitaries, which are trained by Hezbollah, which is a proxy of Iran, and the Wagner group of Russia to suppress them. And they've been suppressing them, their elections, their last 3 elections for sure. So the Venezuelan people want that change. The news and everybody else is trying to convince you that the US is somehow, going to be forcefully taking this thing away from the Venezuelan people. No, it's the very opposite. It's a very small group of people, a cabal, who run Venezuela. And of course, the whole narco connection too, is who will be ousted, not the Venezuelan people. The Venezuelan people want them out. Go ask the 9 million who left, and who knows how many in there who are now living under tyranny. So you see, Mr. Tabeki, there are times when you have to stand for something, stand up for something bigger than you. All right? And now is one of those times, and Venezuelan people would be ever grateful to Trinidad for doing so.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Good morning, Mikey. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to everybody who's on the live. Andy, listen to this now. I'm looking at the background, in Venezuela and with America and Venezuela, maybe soon to engage in a serious peace war. What here going on now? America right. You know America is right, and I would always back America because we don't want Russia, China, Iran, Hamas, and all these set of undesirables. That's why I call them undesirables in our hemisphere. No, we cannot have these kind of sort of drug runners and narco terrorists and all these sort of people, right, in our hemisphere creating havoc, creating serious havoc, right? Because when you really think about it, if you look at those countries and then that is being mentioned, right? Why only want to be in this part of the world hemisphere? No. America will not allow that, and I'm glad America will not allow that because I trouble them. And all of them socialists and them communists and them who feed, right, that they want to come in this part of the world and run the route. Here what's going on. We're not having that. We don't want that. Democracy is democracy. And we live in democracy and we champion democracy. You understand? So let Iran and Russia and all of them, let them all. Let all of them and China and all of them all. You understand? We could trade if things in certain things, yes, but always stay out of the West. We don't want all down in the West down here. And you, Maduro, your time up, boy. Your time up, boy, Maduro. Time for you to ride out. You understand? But maybe the possibility probably exists that the next one might be this big nose ugly one down here, Mr. Bob Head, he might be next because I see talk on the ground, you know. But anyway, I go on. God bless Auntie Cams, and God bless America, and God bless Trinidad and Tobago. Later.
Good morning, caller. Where you calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
Let me say good morning to you, Lennox Smith. Let me say good morning to the Gong Report. Let me say good morning to the 401 people on YouTube. Good morning to you all. Let me say good morning to the people of America. We know today we have lots of people from America look onto the #1 program, the Gong Report. Lots of people look on there in America. And so good morning to you all. And also good morning unto the people of the region. Yeah, the Caribbean is locked on. Plenty of people in the Caribbean. I know we have plenty people from St. Vincent now look onto the morning program, the hottest morning program in Trinidad and Tobago, the Gong Report. I want to say this. I want to tell my good friend, my good learned friend, Tabakit, stay out of the people's business. Trump and Venezuela have nothing to do with you. If Boots going down there, if Trump, when you go by the embassy, Tabakit, and protest and say, don't Trump, don't go in Venezuela, don't send Boots. Our business, stay out of that. We not in that. Kamala, not in that. That will be business. We come and talk about that for. That is not be business. If Trump fit to go Venezuela, let him go. If he fit to go, there is the business. There is the business there. Our country will stay on. Let me focus and stop getting chopped with the PNM talk. It's 6 million people run in the last 9 years from Venezuela, you know. Out of 13 million people, 6 million people run, right? And these are the same people right now. It have over 10 million people line up to go in legal alien facts. Line up to go in America. So let me stay focused on Andy and Lennox Smith. I do not want the Gong Report to get caught up with that chat. That lady there who tried to call the PSA president, she walk coach you. The woman don't say she stand, she ground. She wash cash. Go on with the papers. Go on with the papers. Everything will be okay. Every single thing will be.
What's her concern is whether no cash, whether however, she just concerned she's already a retiree and she want to find out if the retirees will be getting a back pay too.
Okay, well I misunderstand that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
then.
So,
Okay,
so
then.
she don't mind. She don't mind. She going with the pace, but she just want to know if retirees go get their money too because the negotiation they settle. They work. They say they work their time, and it's unfair that if they don't get their money, if they don't get tuna.
Understood.
So she want to know from Felicia if they get leave out. If the retirees,
My brother understood.
they will get money too. All right.
My brother understood. My brother, thank you very much. I understand. I have a next one point before I go. I want to tell the people, the UNC supporters, leave Farley alone. It is the election time. Farley have 2 MPs in Parliament, and so far every bill to the table, Farley MPs support it. It is an election time in Tobago, so Farley talking to Ari boy and Ari girl. Look at that. PNM singing in the airs. So you have to go back to the race of the PNM, the race of Tobago, to speak to Ari boy and Ari girl. Because you know they like the caricature ship around that thing. So that was Farley had to speak to Ari boy and Ari girl. So you hear Farley on a platform saying about the leader. Don't let me get so heated to attack Fadi. Understand the politics. Understand this is why many of us call on the UNC. Don't send no party up there to fight no THXM because they didn't vote for me. If it's not a Tobagoan, they don't vote for us. They don't give no chance. There's no chance to run the THA. You must have about 16 Tobago people, and it must be at Tobago party for Tobago people to vote for Tobago. That's how there is. This is 1962, that's how there is. You could never take it. You ever see PNM take people from Trinidad here and send them in Tobago and to fight any election? No, they never do it. They always pick 16 or 11 or 12 people from Tobago to fight Tobago. But people leave from Tobago, come down in Trinidad and win seats, be prime ministers, be leaders. But when you hear Fadi now, and Fadi speaking, let me do attack Fadi, my UNC friends, my UNC family, my UNC members. Fadi 2 MPs is very intimate, very powerful. Them two who's silent they could cause the floor, they could do what they want. Them two could a bill could come where the UNC need to support, and they go on with the opposition side. Them silent, and silent people is deadly people. Let us stay focused on making Fadi win this TJ election. Let us stay focused. This is not bacchanal between Fadi and UNC. The bacchanal is between PNM. Fadi today, so far I'm seeing Fadi loyalty rise to a good government. And as the leader went over there and gave Fadi a little piece of the autonomy, give him one of the biggest budget this country ever see. Do not let me go after Fadi. As I said, Fadi speaking to the Ari boy and Ari girl. Love Smith and the ones. I thank you very much for doing this contribution.
I thank you very much. Good morning, caller. Where calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Lennox and Andy. Anything I say on this radio station, all you can fact check it. 3 assassination attempts against Adam Cherry in Burkina Faso. You know who saved him? It's the Russians saved him. Right now, the Chinese building 2 deep water ports, and they're looking to start a 3rd one in Guyana. Deep water ports to take the biggest ships that the world have on its seas right now.
In Guyana or in Ghana?
In Guyana.
Ghana.
On the Essequibo, in Parica, and have a next one already in construction.
Okay.
China building that. China spending the money, and Guyana will pay them back as they make money off of the port, because Guyana going to be the shipping hub of the Eastern Caribbean, the Eastern coast of America too. When people talk about China and Russia and say they don't want them here because them is no, them is the people who are helping poor people, boy, helping the South, the 3rd world countries. America just coming to thief out your thing. America have refineries in Louisiana and Texas that made for heavy crude. That is what they want from Venezuela, because right now America's diesel supply low. Like crude don't make diesel. It's heavy crude. The Chinese and the Russians fixing Venezuela oil infrastructure so that Venezuela can make money. The problem with America is that the money they're using is not US dollars. They're working in yuan and rubles, and Venezuela could make some money. So people don't know. They're just talking, they're just blindly supporting America. As I tell you the other day, and you laugh at me, Lennox, the majority of Venezuelan people is in support of the revolution. It's Chavistas. That was the poorest set of people. The black people wasn't making money, and them were living in poverty. It's a white Spanish inherited people. We're going Miami now, and them pushing war. That is where Rubio and them pushing war, because they want that oil to come to America.
America helping Venezuela refine nothing. We think this oil company where was there and they banned them 2 weeks ago. Them was shipping oil. Them not refining oil in Venezuela. The Chinese fixing the oil infrastructure so that Venezuela could make their own money from their own resources. People don't understand how the politics played. They just feel, well, right, America, America, America. America don't do nothing good for nobody. It had this fella from Bolivia named Evo Morales. Morales strike a deal with the Chinese, where the lithium, the Chinese will build factories in Bolivia and refine the lithium in Bolivia and make batteries in Bolivia. You know they showed that, they staged a coup and they showed Morales and the lithium going to America now. So America could make the finished product and the Bolivian people poor still. Geopolitics is a funny thing, partner. America they want to be one superpower, they want to control the world and to hell with everybody else. People have to understand it's not straightforward like Trump go in there. They could go in, yes, me and say no. And they could kill how much people, like how they kill people in Iraq for weapons of mass destruction. We never appear. That's the same kind of propaganda they use now and saying Maduro is a drug trafficker. So then they could say Kamala is a drug trafficker too, because drugs leaving Trinidad to go to Europe. So Kamala is a drug trafficker too. That logic ain't working with people who thinking, partner. Kamala against drugs. Same thing with Maduro, and she fighting a battle to try to stop drugs from coming here. Maduro probably doing the same thing. This not Tren de Agua. The next one, the Cartel del Sol. You know that's a CIA construct? That is a CIA construct from the 1990s, where they were trying to ship drugs to America to trace it, to see who is the drug traffickers in America. And then it come and it die off. And all the time when they were trying to bring Juan Guaido and all of them, and they try about 3 coups against Chavez, and they tried to kill Maduro about 3 times. During that time, you never hear nothing about cartel. So that only come up about 2 years ago when they decide they want to go in and take the oil, because they try all how to get at it and they can't get it, and Maduro stands strong.
All right.
No trust America. America have no friend, partner. Them have interests.
All right, thank you. Oh boy. Kingsley tell Tabakit, stay out of America and Venezuela business. Stay out.
Business.
Yeah. Morning, caller.
Go ahead, caller.
Good morning again to the ground report.
Hey. Morning, Tabakit.
Andy.
Yes.
Go ahead,
Right.
Tabakit.
Right. I had to come back in. I want to come back in. I want to say something. Whenever an individual says something, they must stand by their conviction. And let me say this. I am not looking for no tit for tat when it comes to when I make a contribution. This contribution in regards to Venezuela has nothing to do with the government, the prime minister, or any activist. This here is strictly, when I make such a contribution, it's an international contribution. And this morning, I am standing by my conviction. I am standing by my perspective. I am saying no boots on the ground in Venezuela. This has nothing to do with no individual or whether who is activist. No. This call here, I am saying it's an international call. Trump yesterday, Andy and Lennox, or you could fact check me, where he had the summit with Rwanda and the other country, where they signed a peace accord. And I am saying if it can be extended on the continent of Africa, and Venezuela is on America back door, Latin America, South America. This does not have anything to do with...
But I like how you say that, and that is where the big controversy is, Mr. Tabakit. Venezuela is in the back door of America, and it have some America haters within Venezuela, and America now start to roll back to the Monroe Doctrine, no different to Russia standing up and China standing up to anybody within their back door. Again, but you go ahead.
Thank you very much for going there. And Andy, I love you this morning. You gain more respect from the world. And let me say this. Regardless to what Monroe Doctrine, regardless to what America and China and Russia is saying, I, Tabakit, is saying, hear me. My call is not to intervene in America and China and Russia. I am saying I am leaning on one side, no boots on the ground. Let me repeat this, so in case anybody was closing the fridge door, so I wouldn't have to say it again. I understand that what America is doing, what Trump is doing, I have one call, and I'm going to stand by that as long as I call here. No boots on the ground, no inland strike on Venezuela. War have consequences and people will die. Anybody supporting anything else, trust me, something wrong with your head. I understand you, Andy and Lennox, let's face it, let us not be hypocrite here. If America wants to go in and strike Venezuela, not our government, not Venezuela, not China, nobody could stop them. And I, Tabakit, is saying, I stand by my conviction. I am open for licks. I am open for criticism. I, Tabakit, saying this morning, this does not have anything to do with Tabakit as an activist or against, no. When it comes to protecting the UNC and the government, I not making joke with that. But you see this one here, I stand alone. If I alone have to go down dine with my call, I am not supporting no boots on the ground, no war in Venezuela. I am saying no to Trump. No, that's my conviction. That's my opinion. And I am not allowing nobody to move me or shake me. This is Tabakit contribution. No boots on the ground in Venezuela. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, just schooling like that. Not talk at all. S-Wessing like that. Do not rhino like that. Do not rhyme do that Mohando like that. That talk Tabakit talking. Abigail don't like that. Abigail say, well, why you ain't going to talk to Maduro them? With Ginger Mirage, they saying Kingsley is right. Stay all the people business. But at the end of the day, we have to understand something. It come like, why living is my place. I control my environment. All of a sudden, within my environment, Lennox Smith people and them down Lavanti there where they kidnap people, where they organize and rape people, where they organize and thief car, we're organizing and selling cocaine, we're organizing and drugs running, gun running and all of them. We will organize and home invade. I seen Lennox, somebody in my area, my neighbor, because in my area, start to invite all them piranhas and them in my area here, boy. Murderers, piranhas, rapers, drug runners, ammunition runners. And I seen my neighbor inviting all them people in my backyard, right where I live in. I seen in advance that them people influence and what are the citizens do. Where they're really from. I can't tolerate that at all. Why would I know not want to, whether I'm dying in my neighbor's house or not, I find it ways and means to get them people and them out of my area. Because I know what those people bring. My neighbor could vex, which my neighbor is Venezuela. They could vex how much they want. But to have a set of rogues and working with a set of rogues that we, the people of Trinidad and Tobago and the world, see them as different kind of people, the Russians, the Iranis, and all of them is friend with Kim Jong-un. So what's of that? So understand when I say the Monroe Doctrine there too, Mr. Tabakit. Look, the man explained, nobody explained. Look how long Venezuela inviting people in the backyards of America, in the America backyard. And look at the kind of things that going on there that will create a kind of Asian kind of scenes right here in the Western Hemisphere. If you seen a mole, get it one time. If your foot toe start to rotten, chop it off to save the whole foot. America had patience. They try everything to try to get back the order on this side. While it is a fact that Venezuela is being supplied and the Iranis and the Russians and the Chinese, the Cubans, and all of them there in Venezuela. What you go do? So Tabakit, you will allow your neighbor next door to bring in all them rogues and them from Lavanti where Lennox they always fighting for, that they wouldn't vote for him at all. You don't know where all them rogues and them give. The done in here, you seen them organizing by the neighbor. You see thief car passing. You see drug car passing in night. They're going shots. Pow, pow. You're not going to find ways and means to destabilize that, to get that out of your area before that spread into a serious virus. Come on now, man, Tabakit. But that, as you say, I respect your opinion, which is, again, no boots on the ground, no war, no war. My opinion is the pit bull. Whether I have respect for that fellow who call in to and say all the bad things America do here, there, and everywhere, I think in country, my country. I don't want Iran and Iraq and all of them people and them there and China and Russia and all them so close to Trinidad. I don't want it. I want a regime change. I want we refinery start back. Because I want Venezuela new government to sign on to Trinidad government. I want that whole change to happen. Refinery up and Guyana and all. Refining the products here. I want the whole hog. Like it or not. For the best interest of Trinidad and Tobago. Getting rid of that Venezuela government could only serve Trinidad and Tobago better than anything possible. Keeping them there, waste of time. You see how protests across they start to cost Kamala, the persona non grata, all that kind of thing. Get involved in we politics, saying how mercenaries from Trinidad trying to disrupt Venezuela, all them kind of thing when they know is a lie. So the quicker America change that regime, it's better for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and it will only benefit the people of Trinidad and Tobago. I never give my opinion on this. This is the first time I am. And I, just like Tabakit, I'm standing with what I say. America, go in there, get rid of Maduro, change that regime, and let the Western Hemisphere and Trinidad that is so close, let us breathe again.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Lennox Smith, everyone add something before I take some calls.
Yeah. I cannot help but be impressed. I think you should go to the top of the class for that pragmatic analysis and with the appropriate, what I consider to be exemplification or the analogy with respect to your neighbor, inviting, of course, elements that will be to the detriment of the wider and your personal safety. And I think that is critical. But what is clear here is that there is a conflict or a clash, if you want to call it that, of ideological positions. But of course, the underlying factor really that all of those who want a zone of peace, they don't want, of course, boots on the ground, is this: none of them have touched on, even with a distant rod, the whole question of what is happening on the ground in Venezuela. The reality is, you could say how much resources Venezuela has and the ultimate intention of the Americans, etc. But the fact is that no zone of peace is possible. The rationale for America entering or not entering, as far as a regime change is concerned, has not been touched by these advocates, and that is where my problem is. They are talking that talk in isolation, as if that is the beginning and the end all, as if it's the omega and the alpha and the omega. The fact of the matter is that it was Maduro and his goons, Maduro and his oligarch that have emasculated and have taken over and undermine, of course, the people themselves of Venezuela. That is the issue here, and therefore the suffering which has been extended and projected to us here in Trinidad, and of course surrounding countries, whether it be Brazil, whether it be Guyana, whether it be Argentina, whether it be Chile, whether it be Bolivia. The fact of the matter is that could not have happened if what was taking place by the government, if you want to call it that, or by the Maduro regime, if it was not happening in Venezuela. And therefore we are suffering the consequences. Nobody that has a position on the question of a zone of peace have been able to seriously attack that problem, because it is intractable. You can't explain it because there is no justification for it. And therefore, when in the context of a Trinbagonian, and the Americans would have taken the action that they would have, then if you're talking at the same time, acting in your own best interests, acting because it is right for Trinidad and Tobago, then it is clear that a change of regime or a change of attitude or a different approach in Venezuela will certainly benefit Trinidad and Tobago, because people who migrated here from Venezuela would have engaged in reverse migration, go back there, because what is the sense you're talking about? Is the world's greatest deposit, is the world's most deposit, is the world's greatest source of that commodity called oil and gas. But the people cannot benefit and ought to benefit. Your common sense will tell you that that place is supposed to be the Singapore of the West, or the America of the South.
Hello?
Because the United States is in the North, so the America of the United States of the South.
Hold on, nobody.
All of those appellations, all of those references can be made potentially, but the fact is that because of the Maduro brutal, harsh, wicked, diabolical administration, and they agreed for power by a small group of individuals that have captured government and of course emasculated and destroyed, of course, the economy and the potential for wealth creation and the happiness of the people. Action has to be taken, and let us not waste time. Unless these people could tell me and address frontally the situation with respect to the Maduro administration, then I will not take them seriously. Exactly. I cannot take them seriously.
Right.
All right, my friend, so I am in your corner. And I said, go to the top of the class because you have brought to the fore a very practical and a realistic situation here. And don't remember, because you're right. Look, Russia is trying to protect its sovereignty, if you want to call that, or protect its security by invading
Ukraine.
Yeah. And then you have, of course, Taiwan vis-a-vis China.
Yeah.
But at the same time, while that by itself is a principle, it cannot stop there, because one will have to now say whether the people of Russia will benefit from that action, whether the people of China will benefit from that action. It is not as straightforward or as linear as the people who are arguing about a zone of peace or that no boots on the ground are making it to be. You have to attack those problems, and if you cannot, it means therefore you are being disingenuous, frankly, and of course ignoring the elephant in the atmosphere. I will end with that.
Go ahead, nobody.
Right, so I'll back up on the saying there that, you had a chap who called earlier, and he's clearly pro-China, pro-Russia, and anti-US. And what people like that tend to do is they tend to cherry pick and present, little cases to prove their point. But he ended with something curious. He said, America is nobody's friend. They only look after their interests. Suggesting that the Chinese is everybody's friend and don't look after their interests. But here's the reality. So you talk about things across Africa, and you talk about Venezuela too. But here's the reality. China has a way. Their way is to infiltrate your country by offering you gifts. Okay? And when you cannot repay those gifts, they then own those gifts. So across the world, there are this Belt and Road Initiative. When you cannot repay the loans for that, they seize the assets, and it becomes part of, across Asia and so on. Ports become Chinese ports owned by China that sit in other countries, and they then would go on to possibly use those ports for the navy and so on. But he talk about the Sudan, and he talk about across Africa. But here's the reality. China built a building. So here's an example. China built a building to house the African Union, right? You know what they do? They bug the whole building. So that any discussions in that building, the Chinese Communist Party are breast out, right? In this part of the world, with Venezuela, they would go into your country, right? And install leaders. So Nicolas Maduro and Chavez before him were installed by China and Russia and were kept in power there. So there's a group called Hezbollah that is an Iran proxy, and the Wagner group of Russia, which train the Venezuelan paramilitaries. And it's they who would, when an election come along, they lock up opposition people. They lock up people who they think will vote for the other side. And all that kind of suppression that goes on constantly. And this chap is trying to tell us this morning that, it's only a small group of people in Venezuela don't like that guy. No, it's very, very, very opposite. And he tried to introduce a race card too. Or is the black people of Venezuela and the white people? All of that is the typical kind of narrative these people are selling to make you believe that ideologically you should abandon the West and to look to the East for some kind of thing. And it's really, if you're not careful, what I want to suggest to people is read into things more. If you're not careful, if you just listen to that kind of surface stuff, you could get carried away. Trinidad, all right? Trinidad almost fell under that spell. And this is what I've been saying to you all since before our election. How could a prime minister change, right? How could a prime minister change in this country without a general election? What explains Stuart Young? For me, what explains Stuart Young is, it is clear that the PNM in their administration will lean in towards China, right? And the Chinese Communist Party, wanting to ensure and to further secure that connection, looked at what they saw as the main political party in Trinidad and tried to capture it. Nothing else explains Stuart Young. Right? This is how they interfere. Think about it. This is how they interfere in politics and countries. They capture it from within. The mystery that you all been talking about here about who is funding Balize House. From these Chinese. Right? They're trying to curry influence within your country surreptitiously. So it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like an army showing up on your doorstep. But from within, they penetrate your country. Right? And that was happening to us. And this chap is trying to convince us that didn't happen in Venezuela. Right? The amount of nonsense we allowed over the last few years with smuggling Venezuelan oil, sneaking Iranian fuel past our waters, all of that nonsense went on because we had our government, our former government, had taken a change of course, because it was infiltrated from within, and most Trinidadians didn't even realize it. The only wake-up call we got is, well, what the hell? A prime minister change without an election? What explains it? That is how the Chinese operate. And that is the thing that chap would not see. Anyhow, I'm done now.
All right, thank you very much.
There you go. The fact is that nobody wants to tell us what the elements, the parameters, the nuances that has created the disaster that is Venezuela today from within. Nobody is tackling that. All they have is a philosophical position saying zone of peace, none, and or, of course, no boots on the ground. That by itself does not explain and does not justify anything. What you're going to do? Continue to leave this status quo as it is, and we end up holding the sticky end of the stick? No, it cannot happen.
Hold 1 minute there. I'm trying to get in contact as promised with Philip Alexander, because he was across
Felicia, I have not been able to get her. The phone is ringing, but I'm not getting her. So, but I promise the caller who called concerning, of course, pensioners, or should I say retirees, who would have worked during the period under consideration for that 10%. I will be broaching Miss Felicia as soon as I get an opportunity. I left a message for her, and let me hear whether or not they would have been included in that. I would be surprised if that was not the case. But let's see. Yeah, you were saying something, Andy?
Yeah, just very close in getting in contact with Philip
Alexander?
Yeah, go ahead, caller, by the time. Go ahead.
Andy, good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Kendrick. Good morning.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Congratulations on the mainstream media, man. You know, Andy, what you was talking, I was listening to you very good. What you was talking, I was listening very attentive. You are 100% right. If you bring these people in your backyard, in Venezuela, which Maduro bosom with Iran and this guy from Korea, Russia, and everybody else, what Trinidadian and what Guyana will be coming to? And the Caribbean. They will take over the whole Caribbean. They only want a loophole. So that is why America over there to protect that. People could say, oh, they want the oil, or they want it. I'm agree what they're doing. I'm not a lover of Trump. I didn't vote for him. But it's my president. And I have to respect that. You know, and what he's doing, and he's doing the right thing. Right? You have to get that man out of there. Because you all going to be in trouble. Big trouble. Look what the man have with the bosom with. Look at the people that he with, all them dictatorship. Right? Oh, you know what? You have small island right there. You know what became of you? They come over and Iran, Russia, and all about, and China. All the cook. So thank God for America that they're over there and that to have and protect all you. That would be a good thing for all you. That America over there and put in a new government. That Kamala could have some kind of relation here with them. But Monora no. And that guy who talk about before Carnage. Let me tell you something, man. I could bet a lot of your family live in the United States. I could bet that. And you talking about, you say, oh, you're ungrateful? I come and make a living here. Anybody in the world, name everybody in the world that come to America here. And they could form their own religions. They got freedom of speech and religion and everything. But different country, they cannot do that. Different country, they cannot do that. I could guarantee that. And they could make a living. You could come here and do that. All right? So take note. All right, Andy, thanks.
Go ahead. I have an appointment, so I'll have to leave.
All right. Go ahead, caller.
One second, let me get it. Okay, are you getting me now?
Yeah.
Okay, no, what I wanted to tell that guy who called and talk about American, okay. That guy is having totally wrong. I mean, the guy is totally wrong. Let me tell you something, people. I don't know, he gets fake news all the time. All the time, he gets fake news. According to Kendrick, you're right. This is our president. But let me tell this guy something, quick and short. China and Russia do not do anything for free. It's nothing for free. It's not like the Muslim country give you money here. How come they get a grant and say here? What they do, they go and help you, and when you can't pay them, they take it. They own it like there. Look what they do to Pakistan. They give Pakistan money. Pakistan stock there. They give Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. Who have to bail them out and help them? Is the Indians from India have to help them out. Russia needs helping them. China stand up and what they do. They don't get back their money. They taking it. That's it. They own it. Is that what this guy wants? He wants me to be like Russia, China. Is this what this guy talking about? Iran? That they have one person running country for 100 years? I mean, this guy is a lunatic. He's reporting the radio station. This stupid guy, man. The guy foolish. I feel sorry to tell him, but he's a lunatic. He's a garaha. I mean, come on, brother. We will want regime change in America. And then let the people run the country. If you go wrong, we are democracy. Democracy means, if you don't understand it, fair election. If don't, yeah, they have corruption in everything. Anything. Look how well these are corruption, man. Everything is corrupt. But it is still, I don't see millions of people running to China or running to Russia or running to Venezuela to live. Why here go Venezuela live and fight for Maduro? I mean, I'm not going on there. I'm fed up again. People talk on the video. I get so tired. I tell you, I can't make it. Let me know. Let me just listen to that idiot. Because the guys that they don't understand the politics about geopolitics. It's not geopolitics, my friend. It's power. Russia and China want a part of this world. Because listen, I'm about oil. America has so much of oil. We don't drill for oil. We buy oil and then store it. The reason why, so you can keep the price of oil down. You want to go to the $100, $200 a barrel. America buy oil and we store it. So we will always have excess of oil. We could drill out how big America is, that oil all over America. We don't drill for oil. We drill in other people's country, fine. We get the money, the money spread around. And we buy the oil and we store it. That's what we do in America. I know, I mean, we president here, not a lot of people like him. Now he got that water by 38 points, but that decided the point. But I think he did go here. But right now it's Trinidad, my friend. Trinidad and Tobago. My home country, my country I love. Want to come back there and live. That's what it is. All right, Andy, later, my friend. Thanks for calling back.
Hello, caller. Good morning. Where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the Going Report this morning? Go ahead. Go ahead, Carnage. Go ahead, Carnage.
Pleasant good morning, my brother, again. Pleasant good morning. Andy, you hear me, brother?
Yeah.
Andy, Carnage again, here, Andy. Carnage here, brother. You hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, loud and clear, Carnage.
Andy, let me say something to you, right? And I want children to be able to understand this, right? And understand what's taking place with this politics that is taking place in Trinidad and Tobago here. You see Donald Trump doing something to protect the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, to protect the citizens of America. You're right. If Donald Trump do not make the decision that he's been making, you see that boat and him, what is be going up? I want to bring jobs from Colombia and bring jobs from Venezuela up to the north coast of there. And you know it's a sleeping cell, Trinidad and Tobago, you know it's sleeping cell. Or you can remember September 11th, when 10 men or 8 men or how much men went on the hijack how many planes and they blew up certain places in America, right? America don't want that experience again. So America is controlling the sea, the land, right now to go in America by, like if any terrorist or anybody want to go in America by plane, it will be a difficult thing because the security tight. So what America is doing, seeing that Mr. Maduro affiliating himself with all the people from the Middle East. Then America just blew up something from Iran where they was trying to make nuclear bombs. It has sleeping cells who want to reach in America to destroy America, you know. There was people only talking about Ms. Kamala Persaud supporting this and the blowing up boat. You know, just want to go through that cocaine to leave Colombia or leave Venezuela and go to America. You know, 2 sleeping cells took sit down in that boat too. And when they reach up in America, they put the link in Iran and say, we reach. Only watching it in that way. Earlier studying, just the other day, American passed an advisory for the citizens not to go into government building. That was for the Rwanda holidays. And just after that, when we was looking at Trinidad going to happen, a man leave Venezuela in the night, and next thing you end up in Guyana. And what do? The poor governor husband and kill a little child. What is going on with me in Trinidad and Tobago? Why we are seeing it for what it is? Ms. Kamala Persaud doing the right thing to protect us. Donald Trump doing the right thing, and Baratawakit, they're only good. So I would say something. When you see the war start, they don't know where the governor. Who control the air, control the war? Who control the air, win the war? Who control the sea, win the war? And America is not letting nobody come from. As I just tell you again, we're not living south of Russia, we're not living south of China, we're living south of America. So what Mr. Donald Trump is doing to protect us, because if Rowley and them was in power still, just imagine if Donald Trump would come down here, what would have been our position as we learn 1.5 million of us? Trinidad and Tobago, listen and all you understand what's going on. And you look and listen, brother.
Last call. Go ahead, last call. I have to go. Go ahead, KFC. All right, that is it. Time check is 4 minutes past your 9 o'clock. You all could have choose anywhere else to look on to. You all choose the ground report. Don't forget, for the new year, the first Monday in the new year, this will be Monday the 5th of January 2026. The ground report will be back mainstream, both radio and television. So you all can let your taxi drivers, all our fallen soldiers that was trying to get back onto us, let them know. So they're going to look on to Talk City 91.1 from next year, the first Monday in the new year. And for television, they will look on to TV4. So have a great weekend, each and every one of you. No corridor transformation tonight. Lennox will be just boogieing at Pagos. So until we all could have choose anyways, but you all look on to us, eh? So until Monday morning, please God, each and every one of you have a safe weekend. Sandy Jones, all of you. And Jackman, you call me now. Call me after the program here. Call me and Jackman. I'm studying if trying to find back a number. I was trying just now there and get you. So until then, all here, we are out of here. Until Monday morning, please God. Same time, same place. 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.